Thank you, Grindavik. Thank you, and welcome to the Grindavik Stadium as we honour one of the club's true greats, Gary Turpiesson. We also welcome back some past favourites, and it's going to be great to see them in a Grindavik shirt again. And I have to say, everybody in the Gadini stand, loving the empty seat costumes. Well done.
Synger samman till segerskroppen Mautan Grindavik. Och jag vet, vet vart nu ger idag.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik on The Impossible Dream. It is Season 15, Episode 10, and today we start with something a little bit different, the Gary Turpiesson Testimonial. We have some players back from the past. I'll show you those guys in just a second. And then we have the first leg against Marseille in the Champions League first knockout round. That's the Stanijevic tie, isn't it? They beat us in extra time because of Stanijevic. Actually, I think it was on penalties in the end, wasn't it? And I want revenge for that. I want revenge for that so badly. It hurts a little bit, to be honest. And of course, this is going to have to be the last season with FM24 just around the corner. So potentially, this could be the second last episode before we get knocked out of Europe in this round. So let's hope that's not the case. We want to go at least one or two more rounds yet at a minimum, don't we? But let's have a look at who has come back for the Gary Turpiesson Testimonial. We have 4 of them. Now, I will say the first 2 are a little bit anticlimactic. Jofferson is back. We sold him not that long ago, actually. We sold him to Sporting Dijon. He has since moved on to Lugo. If we have a look at what he's done since he left, like I say, he hasn't been away that long. 33 games, first season out in Liga 2 in Spain. And then he's spent this season, he's sort of moved in January and has moved around. So he's moved twice, basically, since we sold him. So yeah, he was a gag, so I mean that's a good thing, but a little bit anticlimactic really, Jefferson coming back. Tobias Thompson. Now I had really high hopes for this guy when we signed him, and he still looks a decent winger, doesn't he? He was left-footed. I think we were playing him on the left, if I remember correctly. If we go and have a look, he's got 3 caps for Iceland now, which is nice as well. I don't think he was capped when he left us. We sold him for $250,000 to Ostende, something, a Belgian side. So he played in the Belgian top flight there for a few years. Actually, he's still there, but the team has been relegated. He spent 1 year at Nancy in the National League in France, and he's in the second tier in Belgium now. So he's making a nice little career for himself. Don't know that maybe he is fulfilling what he could do. Actually, he's playing well in the second tier there in Belgium anyway. Now, the next one to come back, this is more exciting. Mosquera is back. Now, of course, we just played him, didn't we? Played against Dortmund and played against him. So he has come back for the game, which is nice. We can see, from what we can see, still a very good centre-back. And like I was saying when we were playing Dortmund, he probably, if he hadn't wanted to leave, he'd probably still be playing for us, to be honest. It's not like we sold him because he wasn't good enough, which happens to, the last 2 guys, for example. So his career since he left, we sold him. In the end, we didn't get that much from Juventus, $850,000. And he moved on for $29 million after playing in Serie A for a few seasons. Season on loan at Villarreal as well in La Liga, and he's in the Bundesliga now, obviously with Dortmund. And we sold the sell-on fee. If you remember, I think I mentioned that. And so we got $4 million for it, and we were going to failing financial fair play. And in the end, we could have got $15 million or $14 million or $14.5 million. If I can do maths, when he moved to Dortmund. So ripped us off for $10 million there. But anyway, that's been his career. Very good player. And the final one I'm genuinely excited to have back. It's Salukvadze. He is back. He has had quite the career since he left us. And I still think, I'm going to have to name a team of the series. And I'm struggling to think of a defender that has played a bigger part in what we've done than Salukvadze. He came in really early on, didn't he? Look at how long ago it was he joined us, and we sold him for, at the time, that was massive money. He then went 2 seasons at Fenerbahce, went to what a team that is, Aston Villa, got them relegated. Then went to Norwich, played in the Premier League, and he's now at Reading in the Premier League. And Reading they're certainly an ambitious Premier League side because they've been coming in with bids for Seema and 50 million and things like that. So yeah, he's done really. He's moved for almost 65 million in transfer fees since in his career. And yeah, like I say, I struggle to think of a defender that has had as big an impact on this club as Salukvadze had. Coming in so early on. He's been gone for 10 years. He's been gone for as long as Turpiesson's testimony. He's sort of an anti-testimonial. So, yeah, and I know. Anyway, really excited to have Salukvadze back. So let's have a look at the team that we are sending out. I did remember to put myself back onto managing friendlies. I've tried to pick players that would have played with Turpiesson a little bit where possible, but a lot of the players have since moved on, of course. So it's a Rafason in goal, Giacchini, Mosquera, Sulukvadze, and we're going to give Snyder again. We do still need to keep half an eye on the fact that we need to use friendlies to get fitness in. So Turpiesson, Markson, and Costa is going to get a game. We're going to have the two invitees back, Thomason and Jofferson as the wide players. D'Ambrosio will start up front. He's got a heavy match load. I wanted to play Boutenson anyway. Boutenson, you get up there, mate. They've been together for a long time, those three, haven't they? The three gags. Boutenson, Markson, and Turpiesson are probably and Unison as well. But Unison's on the bench. We'll bring him on. You can't invite guys over and then not start them, can you? All right, so we can see the team sheets there. We're playing Lask, what are they? Austrian, aren't they? The Austrian side. I don't recognise too many names. Today's all, yeah, let's go out there. Let's give him the match he deserves. We'll pump our fits. Ultimately, the result doesn't really matter. Have we got Turpiesson on penalties? We might need to check that. All right, we do now. Let's get this underway. So this will be more of just sort of a relaxed game, obviously, being a testimonial. Not a great crowd, to be honest, though it is mid-February, I think, so... probably not the best weather for it. But anyway, yeah. So like I say, this will be the last season. I thought it might be, but we're not going to have time to do another season now. And I'm excited for FM24. I'm going to try and, if I haven't already, get a video out for what we're doing in the next one. My thought is I'll do like I did with this year, where I'll put a vote up and we can vote on the league, and then I'll then pick a club within that league. So what I'm thinking right now is the vote will be between four. So it'll be between, say, I think Turkey, Greece, Ireland, Republic of Ireland, and Israel. I did consider there was a suggestion of Croatia, which I think would be an interesting challenge, because you'd have to obviously get over the top of... Oh, and we've taken the lead, and it is Jofferson back at the club. Getting a nice goal there. Very, very good. And, well, I was going to say both the wide players had their part, but I think Thompson actually lost the head. And then it was Snyder that picked it up, and Jefferson with a wonderful finish. So yeah, I think it'll be those four. Croatia's, I think, having to get over the top of Dinamo Zagreb as well is an interesting challenge. But I mean, this upcoming isn't the last one. I plan to be doing this for many, many, many years to come yet. So here we go with Thomason to Turpiesson. Oh, have a shot, man! It's your day. Have a shot. Giacchini's is blocked over the top. And that will be that. Now, the other thing we need to do, I will need to do for the last episode, if you are new to the series and how things work, as Turpiesson takes a corner, and it is finished by Sulukvadze. Oh, this is great. Two of the guys come back, and they've got themselves on the score sheet. Very, very nice to see. Yeah, so if you are new to the series and the channel, what we will do is welcome, obviously. But if this is your first Impossible Dream, once this season finishes, I'll sim ahead 10 seasons. So we'll see exactly what happens, who replaces us as manager, which will be interesting to see, and then what happens to all the players, all the major players anyway, once they leave the club. What we typically have seen in the past is a fire sale, and everybody I've been fighting off bids for, the club accepts it, cashes in on them, and they go off to have great careers. We have in the past, I think we've had one Ballon d'Or winner. Last series with Queen of the South. Was it Ali Spence? Is that the guy's name? The striker? I think he was he went on to have a magical, mesmerizing career as Thomason cuts in and has a go at save. And so we have had one Ballon d'Or winner in the past. I wouldn't bet against there being one or two Ballon d'Or winners in this team if they go off and play for bigger teams. We've already seen Skojan go off and win the Golden Boy playing for Bayern Munich. I mean, he could well go on and win a Ballon d'Or himself. I wouldn't put it... Someone like Seema or Boutenson could well go on and do something like that. I'm trying to think of other names now that could go on and have a great time with things elsewhere. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And so that's how we'll end it. And I'll also name a team of the series. So if you want to, Jefferson is almost. Boutenson's hit the post as well. If you want to leave me, if not this episode, then in the next one, your team of the series. I think there's a few positions that pick themselves, but like strikers. I mean, how do you choose between like Boutenson, Gadini? I mean, Kruzliak got 70 goals in a season. So, Jesus Christ. I mean, Stephenson was brilliant when we had him, and he was our main man. So I think, someone like striker's difficult. I always think goalkeeper's always tough. Because the way I usually pick it is at the time, who was most important at the time, because obviously at the end of the series, we should have the best statistical play, or attribute players should be with us at the end of the series. So I tend to look at it more of importance at the time they were with us. So that's why I think someone like Seluk Vadzi. Oh, and Thomason does have a goal. So we've got 3 goals, and it's 3 of the guys that have been invited back. We just need Mosquera on the score sheet now. And that would be very nice. So I think what we might do, maybe not at half-time, we'll enjoy him for a little bit more, but we might take, given he's on a booking, Seluk Vadzi on. Because I'd like to get Unason on, because he's played with Turpiesson for quite a few years as well. So yeah, but it's just so good having Seluk Vadzi. But maybe I'll take Mosquera off. I can't remember now when we sold Seluk Vadzi if he was requesting to leave, or if it was a bid that was really good and so I accepted it. Yeah, I genuinely can't remember the circumstances in which he left, but yeah, I mean, if we're talking about defenders, you know, of the series, I mean, the 2 that are there right now might go close, although I don't think Mosquera has been quite as important as Baltinson. Tucks away a chance. It was Costa, the on loan man that we've barely used with the through ball. And that might be, I don't want to take off these guys, but I've got to remember that we are building up to Champions League games as well, and someone like Unason needs some match sharpness. But yes, I mean, goalkeepers, I mean, we've had the 3, haven't we? Rafferson, Puwo, and what was that guy that we signed? It was Axe's brother. What was Axe's last name? I can't think Axe's last name now. I mean, Axe, there's a centre-back for you as well. Was he 4 red cards in a season or something? I mean, even, you know, you look in midfield. I mean, you remember Harvard Meyer. He was so important at the time. So yeah, though I do think I know who the midfield 3 are, so I don't want to say it just in case, sort of ruin it. But Harvard Meyer is definitely worth an honourable mention. He was brilliant at the time. You know, wide players. You know, we had Endon Gala and Moa back at the start. How do they compare to what we have sort of now when you look at like Sema and Milosevic, Kosh and those guys? So yeah, you know, it's things like that. I think we will take Mosquera off now for Unason and get him on, given that he's played a big part in Turpisson's career. And I don't think there's anybody else there that's really been that important in the time that there's Unason almost got a goal there as well. So yeah, left and right back is always a difficult one as well. So I'm not sure who I'll go and pick there. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to leave me who you think has been our team of the series, as Allmarkson tries to bend one in. The only man that needs a goal now really is Turpiesson, isn't it? So what can we do to get him a goal? He's on penalties. He's not a bad free kick taker. We've seen that from him in the past as well. And we have another highlight. I mean, surely in these sorts of things, they typically let the testimony get a goal, don't they? I wonder if we go and stick him up front, take him out of a DM and stick him up front, go 2 up top, Allmarkson and Turpiesson. Maybe we'll do that, given the occasion. We'll wait for this highlight to finish and see what becomes of it. Ball forward, Seluk Vadzi brings it down nicely. And still we go and play from the back. Ball over the top for Thomason. Is he going to square it? Is he going to go himself? It's somehow stayed out. I'm not sure how that was possible. All right, so let's go and move Turpiesson up front. We don't need a DM anymore. We probably didn't need a DM at any point, to be honest. But up you go there, mate. Now, what if we're looking at you as a striker? What are we thinking? A position, someone that doesn't have to finish very often. It's probably he has decent jumping reach. Off the ball movement's poor. So he's pretty much the anti-striker, isn't he? So he can go as a poacher. Just get in there and give yourself the best chance, mate. Yeah, I don't think he's going to score somehow. Offside flag. All right, let's see what he can do. Let's Let's give him some praise. And yeah, we have Weir on the bench. I think he could do with some match time. There's a ball forward. Baltinson, no, mate. Just supposed to leave that for Turpiesson. Maybe we take Baltinson out of there. Oh, he's offside. Oh, I tell you what, he's only just off. It's very, very close. Surely in a friendly, you just let that stand, don't you? Come on. Let's get Turpiesson his chance. Praise them. And is there going to be... Go away, Smollen. It doesn't look like there is. So the Gary Turpiesson testimonial finishes in a 5-0 victory. Turpiesson did get an assist on the Salukvadze goal. And it was certainly nice to see some of those names back, wasn't it? So I hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different. And I didn't see what the crowd was. 1 second here. Just say here what the crowd was. So it was just under 5,000 braved the cold for the Gary Turpiesson testimonial. But guys, that's the end of that. We go to Marseille next, and it is going to be a massive, massive game. Let's hope we can put a score up. Okay, welcome back. It is now time to vote for your Viewers Player of the Year for the final time. It's very sad, isn't it? Now, I think everybody who nominated their nominees, we've got the 3 top ones, and in alphabetical order, it is Neil Baltinson first up. 37 goals this season, 7 assists, and an average match rating of 7.98. The second nominee is Mr. Europe, isn't he? El Puppeteer, Raul. 13 goals, 16 assists, an average match rating of 7.77. And the final nominee is, I've got to say, one of my favourite players, Enzo Valenzuela. 6 goals, 7 assists, an average match rating of 7.28. And that is it. Those are your nominees for Viewers Player of the Year. So as ever, there'll be a link down top of the description below. Click on that. It'll take you through to a straw poll. Vote for who you think has been our best or your favourite player this season. And we'll announce the winners at the end of season awards, which hopefully will be after the Champions League final. Let's go face Marseille in the first leg here. So here we go. We're in Marseille, one of the great stadiums of Europe, isn't it? The Velodrome. And let's see what we can do. We're expecting a 4-4-2 out of them with wing-backs, which might be a little bit tricky for us. Giacchini has a cold, which is why he's not available. So we'll bring Weir on, which isn't ideal, onto the bench anyway, because he's obviously not match sharp at all. But anyway, Puyol in goal, Rusnak, Kone, Plamenos, and Luna at the back 4. It is Jonsson, Raul, and Valenzuela in midfield. Milosevic, Sima, and Baltinson will be the front 3. And let's hope we can get a good result here. Alright, so we can see their team sheets here. Now, we do have a little bit of a history of buying and selling players with and to Marseille, but I don't recognise any names there, I don't think. Alright, what do we want to say to this? No, expect us to get a result. Wait a second. No. I'm sure that we are a good team here. We've got nothing to lose. Let's go with showing what we've got. I mean, surely we're favourites, aren't we? What are we, 8th or 9th or 10th in the league phase? So, you know, we're the seeded team as well. I mean, maybe in this particular game we would be... Would we even be second favourite? I mean, we've gone to France and won already against Nice. Now, Marseille were sitting 8th in their league. So, that's slightly better than what Nice were doing when we played them. But not by a great deal. I mean, I think Nice were 10th, weren't they? So if Marseille's 8th, they're roughly in that same part of the table. So, I don't know. I'm surprised that that the game is saying that we are second favourites for this one. But anyway, doesn't matter. I think we just need to get home. If we get home level, we know we're a very good team at the Grindavik Stadium. Teams struggle to come there and beat us. Only the the very best have managed to do it in the past. And Raul stands over a free kick. Early doors in the game here. Raul, oh, it's a good save, and it is a corner, is it? Milosevic to take. He's still unhappy, so we need him to try and step up his game for us here and just stop sulking, basically. Putting good pressure on them there. And somehow that ball's managed to find its way out. And I don't quite understand how or why that's happened. But highlight continues, which is a slight concern, given that Marseille are coming forward. There's the ball over the top. Luna. Can he stop the cross coming in? No, someone's not marking their man there. And this is dangerous. It's over the top. And we just about get away with that. All right, Rusnak now with a throw. Not his greatest, I'm going to say. And Luna has cleaned it up for us. And they have it back again. The problem with a 4-4-2 is that we're kind of going man for man at the back right now. And he has just walked straight through. Good goal from their point of view, but terrible from ours. And we are 1-0 down in the 5th minute. Which, needless to say, is not what we want to see. Having seen that, we were trying to trap them inside. Having seen that, I think we perhaps want them on the outside of us if they're going to run straight through. Yeah, I think we want to try and force them wide. We don't need them running through us like that. But no need to panic yet. It is early in the game, but obviously we would rather not have conceded early. And Ball over the top. I've got a bad feeling about this. That has missed. But that's 3 good chances they've had already now. Let's give it a focus, perhaps. And that's overwhelmed them. Can we get this corner clear? Oh, Jesus, we can't. It's a little bit unlucky the way it's found its way to the back post. But we are 2-0 down. And with the exception of a Real free kick, did Rusnak get something on that, or did it hit the post? I didn't really see. We've come straight back. This really needs... I mean, it doesn't need to be a goal from us, but it needs to be something positive from us, doesn't it? Rusniak to Sima. This is nice. Look at the plays in the middle. It's there for Real. Oh! So many times he's scored the crucial goals for us in Europe. Not on that occasion, though. Milosevic to take the corner. It's a good one. It's headed clear, though. And it's directly under the camera. Let's encourage them. Milosevic is looking hesitant. We don't need that from him. And Marseille have the ball again. Sima does okay. But still, they're coming forward. They're picking us apart at will. Real gets back this time to clear off the line. We need to change something here. This is not working. Okay, so we are going to stick a back 5 in. Now, we've got wing back, so it's not quite as defensive as it looks. But yeah, we've taken off Milosevic if he's sulking anyway. And Sima and Belton will go as a front 2. And Maya is going to come on and play at the back to make up that 3. Actually, we want you as a ball player, though, please, Mr. Kune. All right, we just need to try and... We need to stop them, basically, just seemingly walking through us at will. Ball forward, and that's not really got us anywhere, has it? Valenzuela has won that. That already looks a little bit better. There's a good ball forward for Boutenson. Can Boutenson get us one back? He's gone around the goalkeeper, around the defence. And Boutenson has indeed pulled us back a goal. That is vitally, vitally important, isn't it? 2-1 now. And it didn't take long after the changes for that to work, which is, again, promising. Nice ball from Real. Goalkeeper got sucked in by Boutenson, and he made it very hard work on himself, but he managed to tuck it in from that angle. And it is game back on, isn't it? We've got more defending to do here now. Ball forward, and Puwol is there, claims it. And is that the highlight, or will we continue on? Wide there for Maya to Rusnak. Hospital pass, if I ever saw one. That isn't really what we needed from him. And here we go again, trying to defend from Marseille. What we don't want to have happened is we've just sort of caught them out once there, and there's a danger of that being happening, and we've just about got back. Here we go. Can we get ourselves level? Valenzuela ball in. It is headed away, and they look to come forward on the break. We've got men back, though, so that's a positive. But they still have possession. It's far too open, isn't it? And we're not. Oh, Kune as the Valenzuela in the end did well. And nice ball wide there for Rusnak to Sima. Sima back to Rusnak. A little bit different attacking role for these guys now, isn't it? Valenzuela for Maya. Maya, nice ball for Real. Real can't quite find balance. And look at Luna. Luna on the overlap. Luna back for Real. Oh, he's done it again. Real. A 4th of the season. Of course, the season's ticked over. I said that last time. But, I mean, you could say that's his 14th of this campaign for us. And he set Luna free, then followed that in. And Sima is offside. And that definitely should be ruled out, in my opinion. But we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. It is 2-2. And this change in formation, it's working so far, isn't it? Rusniak again comes forward, strolling through midfield. Rusniak, it's fallen for Real. Oh, he almost managed to get that pass through. And we've kind of given it away again there with Jonsson. And I wonder if there's something we can try and change here. We need to be keeping possession a little bit better. Whether that's a tempo thing or I'm not sure. But, and they've gone back in front. It is a roller coaster of a first half. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else we can do there. Perhaps not be as expressive, but maybe I wonder if we drop the line back a little bit. If that might work. So it's 3-2 now. We won't level for long. And Yeah, I mean, it looks a little bit like we've just suddenly forgotten how to defend as well, doesn't it? So it's not great. Ball in. It's, yeah, you might say that is just good movement, good finish. Jonsson perhaps should be in there somewhere. But here we go in first half stoppage time. Valenzuela over a free kick. Valenzuela has a go. It is off the crossbar, was it? It hit something on the way through. I'm assuming the crossbar, because anything else would have been a corner. So, better, but not great, I think, is what we've got to say there. Let's point our finger, dig in. Let's not let this get away from us. Kune is only playing a 6-1, and he's on a booking. He has reacted well to the team talk, so we'll leave him there for now, because the option is only really Unison that's left. Actually, Pavas could come on. He's a decent enough centre-back as well. Ideally, though, I mean, he's done quite well. Zarayev is still injured. Oh, is that offside? If not, we've conceded another one. And it's just all a little bit of a disaster right now. It is disallowed. Thank you for that. Now, where's Kune in this? Now, he's supposed to be playing in the middle, isn't he? And he is the one that has let him drift in behind. Now, do we have him on cover? He is on cover. Yeah, do we say he's not doing a great job playing in the middle, and maybe we switch these two around? Let Plemenos do it. Sima to Meyer. Valenzuela to Meyer again. Sima, the deep lying forward. Good ball for Bautensen. Bautensen! Oh, goalkeeper sticks out a leg. And we'll have the corner. Valenzuela again. Can we find one of the Grindavik heads in there? Oh, it's flicked away. And it is going to be a throw. Let's encourage them again. Still a long, long way to go in this one. And we've got a throw. Good ball there for Sima. Sima, can he pick out a Grindavik shirt? Valenzuela was briefly open on the edge of the area. It's back into Sima. Oh, he's hit at the crossbar. Kune only playing a 6 now. Do we do an individual talk? Something. Kune, come on, man. Let's encourage. He's not... at least he's gone back up to 6. I mean, there is a little part of me that thinks, given the way this game is going and has gone... Okay, I can't leave you on. Let's get Pavas. He can play back there. I don't think I want him as a ball player. We'll have to try and fix that once he's on. There's a ball for Bautensen. I wonder if playing into space, there is certainly a bit of a high line there from them, isn't there? I wonder if that could work, as Meyer gets a good defensive header in. Rusnak to Jonsson to Valenzuela. Reul trying to slip in Bautensen again. And it's just come straight back. Kune is there. And, oh, Reul. He's going to miss the next leg as well. We just need to get out of this now, don't we? We just need to get out of this tie at one goal down. But he's going to miss the second leg. All right, what do we do? Let me think here. All right, so we're going to take off Bautensen, bring on Costa, and we're just going to leave Sima up top by himself. We'll just go back to balanced, and yeah, like I say, we need to find a way just to try and get out of this tie at this point. Yeah, I don't even think it matters anything else. Very disappointed in Kune having such a bad game. But yeah, I mean, they've dominated possession. They've proven why they were the favourites, I think, here. They've been a very, very good team. And we've probably, in the end, done well to only go down by a goal there. But this is very, very nervous times indeed. So it's not the end of the world. It is just one goal at the end of the day. And Reul will be missing. It was just a justified decision. There's absolutely no point arguing the fact it was a red card, wasn't it? But yeah, so we've got work to do in the second leg. I'm imagining what we'll do is Costa will have to come in for Reul and as a straight swap. But yeah, that is not ideal, and it's 6 days. It's 6 days till the second leg. So if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Wish us luck. I'm going to go play the second leg. I probably can't wait till tomorrow to play it. So. Let's hope end of season awards aren't next episode, but in case they are, don't forget to vote for your player of the year as well. Take care.